Right, we're back. Apologies, the video just cut out. So anyway, John is still here. Yeah, he's got some really nice things to share that he's going to say on the next part. So what he's saying is, okay, so from their perspective in spirit, what they can see about us is it's a battleground. He's saying, so yeah, what they're all looking down on is a battleground, which is obviously us here in this realm. So what he's saying is is that people need to just have a little bit more, if everybody could have just a little bit more compassion for others, rather than just jump to conclusions about what it is that they see and hear, or the narrative that they've just been presented with. So when we're presented with a narrative, say like when we're told by, you know, the news or the media, certain things happen, he's saying that people just jump to conclusions. So he's saying there just needs to be a little bit more of compassion with people. And for example, when we're told to like take sides with different countries, because you know there's this war and people want to stand with this and people want to stand with that side, with like, such as Russia and Ukraine, and you know now what's going on with other countries as well. He's saying that, you know, it's not about taking sides, it's not about sides. He's saying there's only suffering. So when you're seeing something that we're presented with and being asked to, you know, pick a side, he's saying that, you know, there's only suffering, there's turmoil. So there's actually, you know, no sides to pick, because the conflict is coming from well, he's saying it's, you know, there's no way of telling as to, you know, who started the conflict anyway, because we wouldn't be privy to that, we wouldn't be told about that, we're not being presented with any, you know, facts like that, we're just being presented with, you know, whatever. But he's saying, but there's no need for any of that to have, you know, to have come about in the beginning. It all could have been prevented anyway. It's, you know, purposely designed that way, so we pick a side. So what he's saying is that, yeah, if we can just imagine for a moment that you know, we were in those situations, then what is, you know, picking sides actually going to achieve, and would we want that scenario if we indeed were involved ourselves? So yeah, it's like what he's putting across is that, you know, we would want to be given assistance, no matter what side that we were on. So when people are turning around and saying, oh, we want to stand with this country, and then people are being you know, having prejudices, people being prejudiced against certain people just because they come from, you know, the so-called opposing side, then he's saying, then where does that leave them? That doesn't leave any room for compassion, it doesn't leave any room for assistance. He's saying all that, you know, it makes way for is greed and violence and poverty, war. So, you know, he's talking about people, yeah, who come from okay, yeah, so yeah, he's saying that there's just not that compassion there. People automatically just jump on the bandwagon because of what they've heard. So yeah, when you're presented with a story like, you know, oh well, there's all these people coming over from this country and there's people coming over from this country and they're causing, you know, this problem, he's saying people aren't taking time to research or, you know, assess the situation. They're not privy to actually what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, they just sort of jump to conclusions and automatically send out, you know, and he's saying, you know, hateful energy, unfortunately, to those who are desperately in need of assistance, desperately in need for guidance, because they often haven't had any and they're in a hopeless situation. And a lot of people who are quick to just dismiss the suffering and the pain that they're going through are often not the ones who would ever know or have the faintest idea what it would be like to live and come from the conditions that a lot of those people do. So he's just saying, you know, people could be just a little bit more compassionate and not get as comfortable in the hate, or even, you know, it's usually like internally that they're not happy with themselves, so they extend that hate outwards into such negative energy, which is, it's not conducive for the world, especially, you know, at the point that we're at now with, you know, the spiritual war going on. He's saying that, you know, we need to extend more positive energy, more loving energy, because the energy of love is a very powerful one, and we could all stand to focus a little bit more on that and to send a lot more of that out. And he's saying to be kind to one another, to be gracious to one another, to just extend our hands out to each other, so lifting people up to support them, opening, you know, your arms to other people, or did you say open your arms? Well, yeah, because he's going like that, but he's, you know, he's saying open your heart, you know, to other people. Yeah, some people may just need to imagine if it was, you know, their family in dire straits and in need of help and support. So he just wants to make people, you know, aware of that, because from where they are, you know, what they can see going on here is sort of like, you know, it's not a pretty picture. It's, you know, I think they can see that, you know, there's so much disharmony at the moment. There's so much yeah, and he's not quite concerned, seeing the world in disarray. So he's just saying that, like, you know, if we can just change that and open our hearts to people a little bit more, because, you know, everybody's just, you know, on different sides. Everyone's just on completely different pages, rather than just lashing out at each other. If everyone could just, yeah, support each other, be more on the same page. He's saying it would make a big world of difference. To how the energy flows, he's saying. Yeah, what else? So yeah, he's somewhat like, you know, just hug your family, hug your neighbour. Just embrace people a little bit more with kindness. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's really nice. Is there anything else that you've got to share? Yes, we're saying, like, you know, random acts of kindness is nice. So yeah, it's talking about people who do that, put it up on social media, but they just, yeah, he's just talking about, like, there just needs to be a little bit more of that kind of kindness. I think he's referring to, let me just check. Yeah, so I think he's referring to people, you know, so like there's a whole, like, you know, paying for someone's coffee at the drive-through, paying for someone's meal behind you at the drive-through. But he's saying, and that's a, you know, that's a nice thing to do. It's not that he's saying that's not a nice thing to do, but usually, if anyone's in the drive-through, the point I'm trying to make is anyone's in the drive-through, or anyone's, you know, at a, you know, a coffee place or something, is obviously got money to pay for it themselves, you know, because they wouldn't be there. So I think he's just saying, like, you know, if you're going to do random acts of kindness, you could just maybe point it in the opposite direction. You know, get it for somebody who's not going to be able to afford that for themselves anyway. Instead, because yeah, it's like, yeah, just helping out others less fortunate than yourself, rather than just, you know, sort of doing acts of kindness that involves people who, you know, are able to pay for things themselves. But he's saying, but, you know, keep doing that by all means, keep, you know, doing nice things for others. Again, that's just still a good energy, but often those who are less fortunate and not able to, like, provide for themselves often get left behind. So yeah, that's really nice and thoughtful. Thank you. Is there anything else that you want to share with us, or? Yeah, he's saying he's getting comfortable, you know. Yeah, I think he's settling in well. He's feeling quite comfortable. Okay, is there anything else, or anything else that you want to share with us? Oh gosh, my cat's having a wild time. Yes, is there anything else that you want to share with us? Okay, so he's just going to share something with us now before he goes, he's saying. Okay. Didn't Jerry Springer used to say that? Yeah, take care of yourselves and each other, he's saying. But he's saying, remember to have a blast and enjoy life as well. Yeah, life's not supposed to be serious all the time. It's about having fun. Enjoying yourselves and not taking it too seriously. Yeah, keep it light-hearted and fun, he's saying. But he's also saying, remember to party. So yeah, maybe you like to party. Yeah, I don't know. He's going, like, when I had time. So you behave yourselves, you. My cat's making a lot of noise. So yeah, okay. Are you gonna join us again at another point, John, or did you enjoy that, or? Oh, okay. So yeah, I think he's gonna be come back at some point. Yeah, there's another one's looking at his watch and saying, like, you know, I have to go. What is it with these people? He's all on a curfew, or you and Patrick? You just have to get back. No, thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming again at such short notice. Okay, so yeah, sorry, this one's in 2 parts. Yeah, video cuts out, cats making a lot of noise. Everything's going against me tonight. But yeah, we got them here, we got them done. We got some really nice words from John, and I think what he said reflects the person that, you know, I felt that he was when I just seen that little bit about him on TV. So yeah, hope you like this video, and yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna just go and yeah, see John off home to where he resides now. Okay, so yeah, have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of your week, and I will be back soon with somebody else again. Okay, thanks a lot now. Speak to you soon. Bye.